Babies, it is Wellness Wednesday, and I got foodies with the T -1. Got Tuan on the line with me. Hey, handsome, how you doing?
I'm here. I'm not feeling, I'm kind of over the little flu bug, but my mental is a little foggy.
Honey, it has been foggy for a number of us. Considering all the news and all the extraness going on in the world today, it tends to make you feel some kind of way. We're still getting reports. I'm going to go ahead and say it: murder of Takeoff.
I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
I know,
I'm sorry.
I
It was
know,
just
I know, but seriously, this is kind of like when you start breaking down the video now that they're releasing. TMZ done went full out. And we talked about that yesterday, Twan, about, people pulling out their cameras. But sometimes some of that information, like you said, was before. We were kind of waiting for a video that may have, seen what was going on before the altercation and before Takeoff being shot. Even though I'm not a big fan of DJ Academics, he actually broke down some of the video, and it was one of the guys from the Migos camp. He actually tagged them on a post because this is the one brother in the video we could see kind of step back, especially before the shooting took place. And the only person that was really in front of him was Takeoff.
Right. And then it was only one shot?
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's only one shot that took him out, right?
Right. But then there was the returning fire from those who were, going back and forth with Quavo and with his team that actually cinched everything. Because I think it was a nicked nerve or a blood vessel on his neck that basically, and as well as I do, neck injuries and neck shots are pretty fatal because you just cannot stop the bleeding. So
unless you got that pressure on there, you can't.
And people were kind of running for their lives trying to make sure that they could actually get away from all this. So we're still getting information, and I think that it probably is the one guy in his camp that decided to kind of shoot first. And you see the argument with Quavo, and Quavo was walking away, but he did mention, we better get out of here before, somebody gets hurt. And I think that's what kind of just completely cinched the deal in the sense of some threat that they may have felt. So there was a little bit of scuffle, a little bit of comeback, and I guess his boy kind of shot and was just shooting wild. But I again, giving condolences out to that whole team. I hate that him and Offset have not really had the chance to come back and get some things straightened out in their relationship as well. So I hate moments like this.
Because it's like we said before, I don't want to play the private eye here.
Right.
But it's like you're giving information, but nothing really makes sense. So it's like you left to your own conclusions to draw with what you're putting out, which is sad for it to have came from your own camp.
Yeah.
If that is, indeed the truth.
I'll trust you. We're gonna find out within the next week. There's too many people coming forward, and folks are being asked, if you know something, say something, in the sense of an innocent young man lost his life in a promising, career and everything else. And there are so many people who are going to be affected behind this, and people don't think about the family and about how many of these people are actually creating businesses behind what it is that they do. So I hate that for them, but we're going to go ahead and keep working towards finding a solution to actually have these conversations with our own folks, because this is not the only place this is happening. This isn't just happening to celebrities, and even though they would lost about maybe 5 or 6 young men this year due to gun violence and the rap industry, that's definitely a conversation that we need to start having.
And the retaliation of that.
Yeah.
That part.
And just the level of beef that people have, with certain things. I'm just kind of like, calm down. It's getting ready to cool off. It shouldn't be at this much energy going into the winter. But we will keep you intact, and then, and make sure that you have the information. When we find out, you will find out. But tomorrow, Twan, we're going to get into its National Men's Health Awareness Month.
It is.
We got a couple things to kind of talk about because brothers.
It's going to kind of relate to the cuffing season, because we are indeed really kind of full throttle into cuffing season. And we do apologize to you guys for being late for this info, but a lot of things were going on at the time. So we're gonna update you guys on some things men should know for their health. One, and how it relates to cuffing season.
Ooh, Twan, I'm excited. But hey, if we want
Yeah.
to keep up with you in between time, how we follow Foodies with the T?
Well, you can follow us again. We are everywhere. We are everywhere. We are on the World Wide Web at www.foodieswiththet.com. Follow us for everything you need to know. Wow.
I appreciate it, baby. But yo, keep it locked Monday through Friday. I got Foodies with the T right here inside of room 1420 on your favorite station of mine, V94.9.
Y'all stay hydrated and leave people alone.